We're a bank and we don't sell hockey sticks and we don't sell hockey skates. So we have to work hard every day to be relevant when we're supporting hockey. And over the past 10 years, we've invested time and effort to engage our customers, and they have told us that we are Canada's hockey bank. It is a big deal, it is a large amount of money, but this is much more than a name on the side of a building. This is a partnership with a world-class sports entertainment organization.
Organizations are finally starting to see the value in naming rights for professional sporting venues. Venue naming rights are often the most overlooked form of marketing, but carry the heaviest financial commitment. Scotiabank has capitalized on this opportunity and utilizes this method in their marketing tactics. The price for naming rights continues to drastically climb and provide an increased stream of revenue to its teams. To put this into perspective, in 1999, Air Canada retained the naming rights to the Toronto Maple Leafs home arena. The deal was for $30 million over 20 years. In 2017, Capital One offered the Washington Capitals a more lucrative offer than Verizon's current deal. The Capitals terminated the deal with Verizon, and Capital One is now paying $100 million over the course of 10 years. Most recently, Scotiabank presented MLSE an offer for the naming rights to the Air Canada Centre. They were successful, and it is now known as Scotiabank Arena. This record-breaking deal has Scotiabank paying $800 million over the course of 20 years. But why does Scotiabank want to pay more annually in comparison to what Air Canada paid total over their 20-year partnership? Especially when they consider that many sports fans have expressed a strong connection to Air Canada Centre and its name. Scotiabank uses naming rights as a marketing strategy to present consumers with their desired brand image. They want consumers to identify them as Canada's hockey bank, and have explicitly said this back in 2010 when they obtained the naming rights to the Saddle Dome in Calgary.
We are Canada's hockey bank.
Over the years, Scotiabank has sponsored many different programs, events, and arenas to help portray being Canada's hockey bank. Some of the popular programs Scotiabank proudly sponsors include Scotiabank Hockey Day in Canada, Rogers Hometown Hockey, and Scotiabank Community Hockey Sponsorship Program. Scotiabank currently holds the naming rights to 3 hockey arenas across the country. Scotiabank Arena, which is home to the Toronto Maple Leafs, Scotiabank Saddle Dome, home of the Calgary Flames, and Scotiabank Centre, home of the Halifax Mooseheads in the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League. Scotiabank is strategic in selecting where they purchase the naming rights. Scotiabank Saddle Dome is located in Calgary, Alberta. Scotiabank Arena is located in Toronto, Ontario. And Scotiabank Centre is located in Halifax, Nova Scotia. The 3 buildings span across the country. This helps to enforce their desired brand image nationwide. The bank doesn't have just one part of the country that they hold naming rights in. They have strategically established a presence in Western Canada, the central-ish part of the country, and near the east. Naming rights of an arena or stadium provide the benefit of increased exposure that can lead to increased sales and market shares for the corporation. Canada's major financial institutions are some of the biggest sponsoring corporations in the Canadian professional sports industry. The Big 5 banks include Bank of Montreal, CIBC, Royal Bank of Canada, Toronto Dominion, and of course, Scotiabank. The main purpose for these sponsors' engagements is to demonstrate their solidity, security, and relevance as a corporation in their market. Signing naming right deals is an effective way for a corporation to make a name for itself in the professional sports market. To the average consumer, a naming rights deal is simply putting a company's name on the side of the building, and that's it. That's wrong. It's only a small component of the deal. Depending on the size of the agreement, naming rights include a variety of marketing elements, sponsorships, advertisements, and other promotions. Of the 3 arenas in which they hold naming rights to, Scotiabank Arena is their most valuable. Despite being their most expensive deal, it is their largest asset of the 3. The Toronto venue was ranked 2nd among venues in the United States and Canada, and 4th worldwide by Billboard magazine. Scotiabank Arena is located in the heart of the city, and thousands of people pass by the landmark on a daily basis. Scotiabank not only advertises their name in and outside of the building, but have also implemented activation. They are the official bank of the Toronto Maple Leafs, created new charitable opportunities with the MLSE Foundation, have activated a promotional opportunity with Scotiabank's Scene loyalty program, and a digital collaboration between MLSE and the Scotiabank Digital Factory. The bank utilizes naming rights as a way to activate their other promotional tactics. Canada is a hockey nation, and by positioning themselves as Canada's hockey bank, this enables Scotiabank to market to a large percentage of the nation's population. Naming rights have enabled Scotiabank the opportunity to share their other hockey programs, like the Scotiabank Community Hockey Sponsorship Program, with the country. Scotiabank's decision to acquire naming rights for the arenas have contributed to the institution's effort in becoming known as Canada's hockey bank.
Hockey's important. It's important to Canadians, and because of that, it's important to Scotiabank.